Okay, wow. So before we even get into the cards, I need to tell you something. Someone is absolutely obsessed with you right now. Like I'm talking can't sleep, can't eat, can't stop thinking about you type of energy. And the wildest part, you probably have no idea just how deep this is running for them. You might think they've moved on, you might think they don't care anymore, but oh my goodness, what I'm seeing in these cards is telling a completely different story. This person is stuck, and I mean stuck on you in a way that they probably didn't even expect themselves. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Blue with Twin Soul Collective Guidance, and this is going to be a collective reading. Now, before we dive in, I just want to remind you to only take what resonates with you. Not everything in this reading may apply to your specific situation, so just take the messages that feel right and leave the rest. But I have to say, the energy coming through here is so strong, so intense, and honestly, some of you are going to be shocked when you find out what's really going on behind the scenes with this person. So let's get into it and see exactly what's being said about you and why this person is so incredibly focused on you right now. Okay, so let's see what's being said about you. What is currently being said about you. And oh my goodness, the first card that comes out here is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is so interesting because the Four of Pentacles reversed is all about letting go, releasing control, and not holding on so tightly to something anymore. And what's coming through so clearly is that you have let go of someone. Whether you consciously decided to stop thinking about them or you just naturally moved on with your life, this energy shows that you released your grip on this connection. You're not holding on anymore. You're not sitting there waiting. You're not obsessing. You're not checking up on them. You have genuinely let this go, and that is exactly what's driving this person absolutely crazy right now. But here's where it gets really emotional. The second card I'm seeing is the Knight of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay, so the Knight of Cups reversed represents someone who is completely in their feelings, but those feelings are all over the place. This is someone who is emotional, possibly even jealous, and they're struggling with how they feel about you. This isn't just a casual, oh, I miss them a little bit situation. No, this person is deeply affected by you. They could be feeling regretful, they could be feeling sad, they could even be feeling angry at themselves for how things turned out. The Knight of Cups reversed shows that their emotions are not balanced right now. They're overwhelmed, and you are at the center of all of it. They might not be expressing this to you directly, in fact, they're probably keeping it all bottled up inside, but trust me when I say this person is going through it when it comes to you. And then we have the Six of Wands. Oh my goodness, this card is so powerful in this reading because the Six of Wands is all about success, victory, and being in a really good position in life. This is you. You are the one in the Six of Wands energy right now. While this person is stuck in their reversed Knight of Cups emotions, drowning in their feelings and unable to move forward, you are out here thriving. You could have recently gotten a promotion, you could have achieved something significant. Some of you might have even gotten a new home or a new opportunity that has you feeling really good about yourself. You're on cloud nine. You're happy. You're glowing. And this person sees that. They see that you are doing well, that you're moving forward, that you're successful, and it's making them feel even worse about their own situation because they are not in that same energy at all. Now, the Seven of Wands is coming through, and this is where things get really interesting. The Seven of Wands is about being defensive, protective, even territorial. And what I'm picking up is that this person feels very protective over you, almost possessive in a way, even though you're not together, even though there's been a separation, or maybe you've blocked each other, or there's been some kind of conflict. They still feel like you belong to them in some way. They feel territorial over you, and when they see you doing well, when they see you potentially dating or talking to other people, when they see you in this Six of Wands energy where you're successful and happy and other people are probably noticing you and being drawn to you, it triggers this Seven of Wands defensiveness in them. They don't like the idea of anyone else having access to you. They don't like the idea of you moving on. And so, even though they're not with you, even though they might have been the one who messed things up or walked away or didn't treat you right, they're still feeling this intense need to defend their position in your life, even if that position doesn't really exist anymore. And then we get the King of Cups reversed, and wow, this just confirms everything I've been saying. The King of Cups reverse shows someone who is emotionally unstable right now, someone who cannot control their emotions, someone who is possibly even spiraling a little bit. This person is not okay. They thought they would be fine without you. They thought they would be the strong one. They thought they would move on easily and that you would be the one sitting there heartbroken and waiting for them. But it's the complete opposite. You moved on. You healed. You're doing amazing. And they are the ones who are stuck, who are lonely, who are realizing that they made a huge mistake. The King of Cups reverse shows that they're in their feelings in a way that they can't even control anymore. They could be having trouble sleeping. They could be thinking about you constantly, especially at night. Some of you, this person is literally dreaming about you. They wake up thinking about you. They go to bed thinking about you. You are consuming their mind in a way that is honestly probably scaring them a little bit because they didn't expect to feel this way. Let me tell you what's really going on here. This person feels like you have all the power in this situation. They feel like you have risen above everything that happened between you two. They feel like you have healed, you've grown, you've moved on, and you're in this position of strength while they are feeling weak and stuck and unable to let you go. And the thing is, they're right. You do have the power here, not because you're trying to play games or manipulate the situation, but simply because you genuinely moved forward with your life. You didn't sit around waiting for them. You didn't beg them to come back. You didn't chase them. You just let go and focused on yourself, and that is exactly what has them so obsessed with you right now. Now, here's what's being said about you. People around this person, whether it's their friends or family or people who know about your connection, they're talking about how this person is stuck on you. They're talking about how this person hasn't moved on. They're noticing that this person is not doing well, that they're stagnant, that they're not moving forward in their life. And it's because they can't stop thinking about you. Meanwhile, when people talk about you, they're talking about how good you're doing. They're talking about your success. They're talking about how you seem happy and unbothered and thriving. And this contrast between where you are and where this person is, it's so obvious to everyone around both of you. This person is also realizing some things about themselves. They're realizing that they were stubborn. They're realizing that they wanted to be right so badly that they sabotaged the connection. They're realizing that they didn't put in the effort that they should have. They're looking back at the relationship or the connection you had and seeing all the ways they fell short, all the ways they could have done better, all the ways they took you for granted. And now that you're gone, now that you've moved on, they're sitting there with all of this regret and all of these realizations, but they feel like it's too late. They feel like you're so far ahead of them now, you're so healed and so happy that they don't even know how to approach you anymore. Some of you, this person blocked you or you blocked them. There's been a separation, maybe even a long separation where you haven't spoken in weeks or months or maybe even longer. And if it's been a short time since you last spoke, then they're currently missing you every single day. But if it's been a long time, what's happening is they've recently been triggered by something. They saw something, they heard something, maybe they looked at your social media or someone told them about you and it triggered all of these emotions to come flooding back. Maybe you posted something that showed you looking really happy. Maybe someone mentioned that you're dating someone new. Maybe they just randomly thought about you and decided to check up on you, and when they saw how well you're doing, it sent them into this emotional spiral. Because here's the thing, this person thought that if enough time passed, they would stop caring. They thought distance would make them forget about you. They thought they would heal and move on just like you did. But instead, what happened is they realized that they haven't moved on at all. They realized that you're the one who got away. They realized that what they had with you was special and they threw it away, and now they're watching you live your best life without them, and it's killing them inside. They feel lonely. They feel like they're missing out. They feel like they wasted an opportunity with you, and now that opportunity is gone and you're moving forward and they're just stuck in the same place, reliving the past and wishing they could go back and do things differently. Now, what I'm also picking up is that this person wants to reach out to you. They want to have some kind of honest conversation with you. They feel like if they could just talk to you, if they could just explain themselves, if they could just show you that they've changed or that they've realized their mistakes, maybe there could be some kind of second chance. Maybe you would be willing to hear them out. But they also know that you're not the same person you were when they last knew you. They know that you've healed. They know that you're not sitting around waiting for them. They see you as someone who is fair, but also someone who is not going to be swayed by emotions or empty promises. You're going to treat them based on how they treated you, and they know that. They know that if they come to you with the same old behavior, with the same old excuses, you're not going to tolerate it. And so they're trying to figure out how to approach you in a way that will actually get through to you. Some of you might actually hear from this person very soon. Like, I'm talking within days or weeks. They're building up the courage to reach out. They're trying to figure out what to say. They're rehearsing conversations in their head. They might even reach out and then delete the message before sending it because they're so nervous about how you'll react. But the intention is there. They want to reconnect with you in some way. Whether that's something you're open to or not, that's entirely up to you. But just know that this person is very much thinking about making that move. Now, I also need to warn you about something that's coming through in this reading. There is someone in your circle, possibly an ex-friend or someone who used to be close to you, who is watching you very closely. This person is jealous of your success. They're jealous of your glow up. They're jealous of the fact that you're doing well financially, or that you're getting attention, or that you're just living your best life. And this person has been copying you. They've been trying to dress like you, act like you, present themselves like you because they see the positive attention you're getting and they want that for themselves. But here's the thing, it's not working for them. People can see right through it. People can see that they're being fake, that they're trying to be someone they're not. And instead of getting the results they want, they're actually just making themselves look ridiculous. This person might also be spreading rumors about you. They might be talking about your finances, questioning where your money comes from, or trying to convince people that your success won't last. They might even be saying things about your personal life, making up stories or exaggerating things to make you look bad. But don't worry, because the truth always comes out. This person is going to expose themselves. Their jealousy and their negativity are going to catch up with them, and people are going to see them for who they really are. You don't even need to defend yourself or address the rumors because the people who matter can see the truth. They can see that you're genuinely doing well, that you're happy, that you're focused on your own path, and that this other person is just trying to bring you down because they're miserable in their own life. But back to the person who is obsessed with you. This person is also aware that you have options. They see that other people are interested in you. They see that you could easily move on with someone new if you wanted to, and that terrifies them because in their mind, they still see you as theirs. They still feel like you belong to them. And the idea of you being with someone else, the idea of you giving your time and energy and love to someone else, it makes them feel sick. They don't want that. They want to be the one you choose. They want to be the one you give your heart to. But they also know that they haven't earned that. They know that they messed up. They know that they hurt you or didn't appreciate you when they had the chance. And so now they're stuck in this place where they want you so badly, but they don't know if they deserve you or if you would even give them the time of day. What's also coming through very strongly is that this person has been going through some kind of internal transformation. They've been doing a lot of self reflection. They've been looking at their own behavior, their own patterns, their own issues, and they're starting to see where they went wrong, not just with you, but in their life in general. Some of this might have to do with their family or their upbringing. They might have some unresolved issues from their past that affected how they showed up in the relationship with you. And they're finally starting to address those things. Inoa, they're finally starting to take responsibility and work on themselves. And part of that work involves recognizing how badly they treated you and how much they regret it. This person genuinely feels like they've grown. They feel like they're not the same person they were before. They feel like if they had another chance with you, things would be different because they're different now. Whether that's actually true or not, I can't say. Only time will tell. But I can tell you that their feelings are genuine. They're not just saying these things to manipulate you or get you back for selfish reasons. They genuinely miss you. They genuinely regret losing you. And they genuinely want another chance to show you that they can be better. But again, whether you choose to give them that chance is completely up to you. You don't owe them anything. You've already healed and moved on. You're already in a good place. So if you decide to entertain this person again, make sure it's because you actually want to, not because you feel sorry for them or because you feel obligated to give them another chance. One more thing I'm picking up is that this person might try to come back into your life as a friend first. They might reach out casually, trying to start a conversation, trying to see how you're doing, acting like they just want to be friends, but don't be fooled. Their intention is not to be your friend. Their intention is to get close to you again, to remind you of the connection you had, and to hopefully work their way back into your heart. So if this person does reach out and they're acting all friendly and casual, just know that there's more to it than that. They want you back. They want a romantic connection with you. They're just trying to ease their way in because they're scared that if they come on too strong or if they're too direct about their feelings, you'll reject them. So that's what I'm seeing for you in this reading. Someone is absolutely obsessed with you right now. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop dreaming about you. They're stuck on you in a way that they probably never expected. And while they're sitting there drowning in their emotions and their regrets, you are out here thriving, glowing, succeeding, and living your best life. You have all the power in this situation, not because you're trying to, but simply because you moved on and focused on yourself. And that is exactly what has this person so captivated by you. They see your strength, they see your growth, they see your happiness, and it makes them realize just how much they lost when they lost you. Now, you might hear from this person soon. They might reach out, trying to reconnect, trying to have a conversation, trying to see if there's any possibility of a second chance. And if that happens, just remember to protect your peace. Don't let anyone back into your life who hasn't truly changed or who doesn't deserve to be there. You've worked too hard to heal and to get to where you are now. Don't let anyone mess that up. But at the same time, if this is someone you genuinely care about and you feel like there might be something worth exploring, then follow your intuition. Just make sure you're making decisions based on what's best for you, not based on what someone else wants or needs. Also, be aware of the people around you who might not have your best interests at heart. There's someone who's been watching you a little too closely, copying you, maybe even talking about you behind your back. But don't worry about them. They're going to expose themselves. Their jealousy and their negativity are going to catch up with them, and people are going to see the truth. You just keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. Keep succeeding. Keep being the amazing person that you are, because that is what's going to continue to attract the right people and the right opportunities into your life. Remember, you are powerful, you are resilient, you are strong, and you deserve to be with someone who recognizes that, who appreciates that, and who treats you accordingly. Don't settle for anything less. This person who is obsessed with you right now, they see all of that in you. They see your worth, they see your value, and that's why they can't let you go. But you don't need their validation. You don't need them to see your worth for it to be real. You already know who you are. You already know what you bring to the table, and that confidence, that self assurance, that's what makes you so magnetic. So take what resonates from this reading and leave the rest. I hope this message found you at the right time and gave you some clarity about what's really going on behind the scenes. Thank you so much for being here with me today on Twin Soul Collective Guidance. I'm Blue, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, take care of yourself, trust your journey, and remember that everything is unfolding exactly as it should.